Hello and welcome to Matt's Mission Marine, your home for my take on boats, waterways, and interesting conversations along the way. Today, we are here in beautiful Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, just outside of Wilmington. Specifically, we are here at the Marine Max dealership, and they have a couple of really nice boats lined up for us to take a look at today. So strap on those life vests and let's get going. Boat shopping, some of the terms that you're going to come across, I want to go ahead and cover today. You will see I'm here on a 23-foot Scout Dorado. It's the 235, so that 235 will translate into a 23-foot boat, and that's your length, and that's from the very front of the boat to the very back of the boat. Typically does not cover the motor, it's just the boat, and that's your length. The next term you're going to see a lot whenever you're looking at boats is going to be what's called the beam, and that's your width of your boat at its widest point. For example, the beam on this boat is approximately 8.5 feet. Down here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a plaque, and it's going to have your capacities for the boat. This one here, you can see it says 11 persons or 1,600 pounds. And what's recommended as far as capacity of people and weight. Another term you're going to come across is the fuel capacity. That's going to be measured in gallons. The next measurement that you'll see is going to be the hours on the boat. Hours is talking about when the maintenance schedule is. So kind of think about it on your car. If you got a car, you need to change the oil every 5,000 miles. On a boat, you're going to do that every so many hours. Definitely would recommend for you to check your owner's manual on the different maintenance intervals so you know exactly what hours you're supposed to do what at. Anytime you're looking at a boat, you'll see a number for draft. The draft is going to be the measurement from the water line where it hits the boat on the side to the bottom of the hull. And so that pretty much tells you how shallow of water that boat can comfortably go into. You also see bridge clearance, which is from the water line, to be the opposite, from the water line to the top of the fixed part of the boat. So on this will be the top of the windshield here. And those are some of the terms that when you're out looking for a boat, they're going to be mentioned a lot and that you may need to know in advance. We are here at Marine Max in Wrightsville Beach on a 235 Dorado. I wanted to review for you guys real quick. This one here comes with a Mercury 300 horsepower. It's mounted to a really nice swim platform that's on the back of this boat at the transom. Going in and out of this boat is really easy by this transom door they have here. Once you're on board, you're going to notice these nice seats that they have. They are convertible seats where you can take them and you can flip them up to give you maximum space for fishing. Along the back you do have 4 rod holders. You also have your live well over here in the corner. Nice deep live well. Good size. The doors here is made to stay in place wherever you put it. Nice friction hinges. I like that. You also got your stainless steel cup holders. Down below the seat, you'll see a really nice hatch for getting in and out of your bilge access. This one's got a small galley here, a nice cutting board, a sink, Yeti cooler pulls out from underneath. You have another convertible seat on this side where you can take it and you can flip it back and forth. And so you can either sit this way or you can flip this forward, or you can sit seeing out of the back. You have a nice table here that flips up and down. In the midsection of the boat, you do have nice captain's chairs. Got a nice bolster that flips up. on both of them. On the port side here, you do have a head. Nice, has a sink in there. I'm 6 foot tall, and I was actually able to get down in there. If there was an emergency, I could definitely take use of that. Looking at the helm here, you do have a nice dashboard here, plenty of room for your Garmin, or if you were to go online or look at their brochure, you can option this boat out pretty much with any electronics that you would want. Above our heads, we do have a bimini top here. This one here is the nice tan color, and you can flip that out and cover the entire midsection of the boat. Looking at the windshield here, we do have the ability to close this off with the windshield and with the screen door here. So you can completely block that wind off on a rough day or a windy day. Coming up here to the front, we got some really nice leather seats with armrests. Got storage underneath the seats. And then up here in the front, we do have a nice anchor locker. And this could be optioned with a windlass as well. We're here Marine Max, Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, and this is the 235 Dorado. We just hopped off of the 235 Dorado, and I went through that for you all. I want to take a minute also and point out the difference between the dual console that we have right here with the 235 and a center console that we have here with the 215. Now the 215 is going to be your 21-foot option by Scout. This is a center console, which means the console is solely in the middle of the boat. It gives you access to be able to walk completely around it, which really comes in handy when you're fishing and you're fighting fish and you need that ability to go all the way around the boat without getting tangled up on anything. You have what's called a T-top here in the middle that provides some shade for you. You have a nice seat here in the back with the bolsters folded up. And you have your console here. They can be decked out with plenty of options. Again, if you want to see what those options are, I would direct you to the Scout website or to the Marine Max website. You can definitely check out everything that you can get on it. Looking at the back of the boat, you can see this one here has the same seat that we just saw on the 235 that was in the down position, but now you can see what it looks like in the up position, and you got a nice lean-in post there or bolster that you can lean up against. Again, you do have the live well in the corner, same size live well on the 215 is on the 235. You still have your swim platforms off the back of the boat, which I find really nice for getting in and out. On the starboard side, you do have a nice transom door, making it easy to get on and off of the boat. This one comes with option with a cooler underneath your seat there to keep all your refreshments cold. In the middle of the console here, this door opens up and there is a small head in there. We have a nice big seat up here in the front with dual seating up here in the front, of what you saw on the dual console. And it's something you don't always see in a center console, but I find this really nice. And then you finish it off with the anchor locker up front on this boat here as well. So just wanted to point out again the differences between a 21-foot boat that's a center console and a 23-foot boat that's a dual console. I've now moved over here to another boat by Scout. This is the 255 Dorado. So this will be a 25-foot boat. This one has twin engines on the back, so you got twin Yamaha 150s. One of the things I really wanted to show you about this boat is it has a hard top on it. Now the 235 we were looking at, one of the options is you can get a hard top just like this on your 235. And so I wanted to show that option. But overall, this boat is quite a bit larger, being that it's in the 25-foot class. I also mentioned earlier about having a windlass on your boat. If you look underneath this boat here, you will see that it has an anchor that's built into it, and there's actually a motor in there that can run that anchor in and out for you, which is really nice that you don't have to fight with it. You don't have to have a second person putting your anchor out and setting it for you. This can do it pretty much by itself. Again, this is the 255 Dorado, so this is your 25-foot option dual console from Scout. Talking earlier about the 235 with a hardtop, we're on our way out here and notice this one sitting here. Wanted to show it to you guys real quick. This is the 235 Dorado available with the hardtop. Really slick looking design and a great looking boat. I hope everyone enjoyed today's mission. Big shout out to Marine Max and Chris Hoenig for setting us up with these 3 boats to look at today. If anyone's interested in more information or wanting to contact Chris about these boats, his information will be listed below. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our content coming forward. Until next time, we'll see you on the water.